What is up, people? I am traveling. I am on the road again. Would you like to guess where I am? Well, then take a look at this view. That is the Indian Ocean. Let me give you a different angle, a different view of the same place. You can see those floodlights silhouetted against the sky. And there you have that view, that skyline. So it's a pretty famous view. You can imagine how pretty it could look in the night. But this is not a travel vlog, and I am not a travel vlogger. Once again, in this video, we are discussing China. The Chinese always like to ensure that I have to keep on speaking about them. So what's happened this time is that the Chinese have renamed 30 places in the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh to Chinese names. They call it what? Chinese standard names or something. So that's one more provocation in a long series of provocations. And the Indian government has responded. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has put out a brief, terse statement about these absurd, senseless claims. I think Dr. Jaishankar has also said if you rename someone's house, that doesn't make it your own. That sort of thing. So why are the Chinese doing this? Why are they going ahead with these provocations? Why are they renaming Indian territories? Well, there's two reasons for this. First of all, they would like to keep this issue on the boil. They would like to keep the issue on the boil. They would like to keep on claiming Indian territory, keep India under pressure, that sort of thing. And secondly, they are trying to vent their frustration at the fact that they cannot go ahead and take this territory. If they could, they would. But they can't, and they're frustrated. Now, what should India do about this? Well, from India's side, there's nothing India needs to do. Just ignore the provocations. When the provocations reach a certain volume, you go ahead and issue a statement. Remember that these are simply words, empty words. There's a huge difference between words and actions. Verbal threats and sledging in sports, we just got to ignore it. Keep your eyes on the ball. So India just needs to ignore it. Once in a while, issue a statement, rebutting whatever they are claiming, and that's about it. That's what India should do, nothing more. What should China do when it comes to this issue? Well, about what China should do, let me give the Chinese some advice. Let me directly address His Excellency, President Xi Jinping. And the reason I'll do this is because I'm aware that I am being watched. I'm on the radar. And how do I know that? Well, let's just say that I have credible sources. So, Your Excellency, President Xi, first of all, respect for your achievements as a person. You have risen from the very bottom of the Chinese Communist Party hierarchy and worked all the way to the top. You are the president of China, one of the most powerful people in the world. That does command respect. You're a man of action and achievement, and you know the difference between words and actions. So if you claim Arunachal Pradesh, why don't you order your People's Liberation Army soldiers to go and take it? The problem is you can't, because India can defend herself. This is not the India of 1947 or 1962. This is a whole different beast. We have a nuclear deterrent. We can deliver warheads in nice little packages. And we can even defend ourselves in a limited war in the Himalayas and give you more than a bloody nose. And we know what happens to Chinese Communist Party leaders who fails. So if you really claim that this is your territory, go ahead and try and take it. Like the Greeks once said, Malone labe, come and take what's yours. Words versus actions, big difference. Now you could say that there's a similar thing that applies between India and Pakistan vis-a-vis Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. We claim that POK is Indian, but we are not taking it. Well, why is that, would you ask? It's because time is on our side. Time is on the side of India. Every single day, the asymmetry between India and Pakistan grows. India's economy grows larger. India's military strength gets stronger. India's ability to project power beyond its borders increases, while Pakistan is shrinking and diminishing as a nation every single day. So we have time on our side. In 5 years, 10 years, Pakistan will spontaneously disintegrate on its own and will take back what is ours. And when it comes to Pakistan, our claims are legitimate. They are backed by thousands of years of history. The whole of Pakistan is ancient Indian territory. It's the ancestral homeland of our people. When it comes to Arunachal Pradesh, there is no such history behind your claim. There is no historical legitimacy to your claim. But when it comes to India and China, every single day that passes, the power asymmetry which does exist, it shrinks. Right now, China's economy is 5 times that of India. China's hard power is about 3.5 times that of India. But every single day, the gap is decreasing. Your economy is slowing down. Your total fertility rate is abysmal, 1.09. You're getting older as a nation. You're going to get old before you get rich. In the case of India, it's not the case. Our TFR is fine. And our economy is growing faster than yours. Our military strength is growing. Our ability to project power is growing. Yours isn't. You're hemmed in by the island chains. So every day that passes, the power asymmetry between China and India decreases. Time is not on your side. Time is on my side, President Xi. So you have a small window of 3 to 5 years in which you can act if you would like to act. Beyond that, it's going to be impossible. In 5 years' time, India is going to be a whole different beast, President Xi. So, you want to take action? You can't. Even today you can't. Right? Because this is not the India of 1947, that weak India that was broken up by foreign powers. And it's not the India of 1962, the one that you or your ancestors fought against. This is a whole different beast. So, President Xi, words versus actions. If you want something, go ahead and take it, and I promise you, you can't. And that's why you are resorting to these infantile games that betray your impotence and inability to take any real action, any meaningful action. And that's how it's going to remain. Arunachal Pradesh is Indian. It has always been Indian, it will always be Indian. Tibet isn't Chinese. Eventually you're going to lose that as well. All right, over and out.